Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lukey here and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be focusing on how to get the camos for the ARs. I'll be doing SMGs, snipers, shotguns, LMGs all next, so if you guys want to stay up to date on those, make sure to subscribe for more daily content. There will also be timestamps as well for each section, so you guys can skip forward to any specific part that you guys want to watch. I do recommend you guys subscribing to the channel though, because over the next couple of days I'm going to be covering every single camo challenge. The first thing I'm going to actually show you guys is a class that I would recommend using when you're going for the assault rifles. Now, for the most part, the attachments on pretty much every single assault rifle are the exact same, and you basically just want to build it a similar way to how I've built it here. A couple of these attachments are very important, such as the subsonic ammo type. This is going to keep you off the minimap whenever you shoot, and it's going to allow you to get those 5 kill streaks a little bit easier. For the most part though, you can build it however you guys want to. This is just a rough kind of idea of how you guys should be building your classes if you want to make them the best possible classes you can obviously make them. I'm also going to be showing you guys what perks to use as well. I would personally recommend using survival training at the beginning, so you are immune to stuns, which is really nice. And then once you do unlock it, make sure to go ahead and use ghost, because this is going to keep you off UAVs and stuff like that. Tracker is very good because you can see the enemy's footsteps, and this is going to allow you to get a lot more kills, sneak up on enemies, get point blanks, headshots, etc. And then the final perk is up to you. So let's get into the challenges. The first one is to get eliminations. Eliminations is easy, obviously. You just need to get kills. You need to get 400 eliminations. This one is very easy. By the time you've done all of the other ones, this one will already be completed. The next one is to get headshots. Now, headshots can be sometimes difficult depending on what weapon you are using, but for SMGs, assault rifles, etc., they pretty much just come as you play. If you do struggle with headshots, then there are actually attachments that increase headshot damage. You can obviously put those on, and also sticking on a nice sight is going to help you aim for the heads, and also playing hardcore and stunning your enemies. This will help you out a lot. The next one is to get multi-kills. This is a double kill or above, and once again, this is just going to come as you play. For the most part, most of these challenges do come as you play, in all fairness. If you do struggle though, I'm not going to leave you guys without any tips. So a few tips I would recommend you guys doing is playing with a UAV so you guys can know where the enemies are, and also playing on the blitz or assault combat pacing, which is going to increase the amount of people on the enemy team, but by the time you've done most of the challenges, it should already be completed. The next thing you need to do is get 5 kills without dying 30 times. Now this is kind of difficult if you are obviously a new player, or if you are a beginner at Call of Duty. You might not be the best player and you might struggle with that, and that is completely understandable. So I have a bunch of tips for you guys which will definitely help with this. The first thing is to use the class I recommended at the beginning with the perks as well. The perks are very important. Once you get to level 36, you unlock Ghost, and Ghost is going to keep you alive so much longer than you would be alive without Ghost. If you have Ghost on, whenever the enemy calls in any kind of UAV, you do not appear on that UAV, so the enemies aren't going to be able to see you, and they're not going to know where you are, and therefore you're not going to die because they're not going to know where you are. So it's definitely a must. Ghost is a must. Another thing which is a must in order to stay alive longer is subsonic ammo type. Subsonic ammo type keeps you off the minimap whenever you shoot, so the enemies aren't going to know where you are whenever you shoot, which is really clutch. I would also recommend you guys using survival training, because this is going to make you immune to stuns. So there's always a lot of stuns, and the last thing you want is being stunned on a 4 kill streak, so make sure to go ahead and put that on, and you won't really take any effect to stuns, which is really nice. Make sure to also use UAVs, and if you really want to, you can also play with a team so your teammates can also get UAVs, and then you'll basically have a constant UAV in the air. The next challenge is to get long shots, and to be fair, these will just come naturally as you play. You do need 100 of these, so you might have a couple left over by the time you've done all of the other challenges, but this is one of those challenges I would recommend you guys doing at the end. Once you've done all the other challenges, I would do the long shots last if it was me, just because most of the time they will get automatically completed just by playing normally. But for the most part, what you guys are going to want to do is basically go onto hardcore, get a night vision scope, find an area where you have a big, long range, like line of sight down the middle of the map, and you basically just want to sit there and be patient. Patience is key whenever you need to get long shots, because you basically just have to wait for an enemy to go where you're aiming. Obviously, if you're playing hardcore, it's going to make it a lot easier because the enemies will be 1 or 2 bullets to kill, and it's going to speed up things a lot more, so make sure to play hardcore. The next thing you need to do is get 100 point blank kills, and I see a lot of people saying this is pretty difficult, and to be fair, it can be pretty difficult. A lot of them will naturally come as you play. The smaller the map you play, the more you're going to get. So if you are trying to get point blank kills, whenever you search for a game, I would recommend you guys basically only looking for those smaller maps. If you play big maps, you're not going to get any point blank kills. Make sure to play those small maps, because the smaller the map is, the more confined, tight areas you are in, the more point blank kills you're going to be getting. When you are also getting point blank kills, I would recommend you guys staying inside. Staying inside is going to make your point blanks a lot easier, because when you are inside, there's not much room to obviously run around. So if you go to a popular location where you know it's popular, so for example, Hotel Royale, in the middle of that map, it's a very, very popular location. If you run around inside, just running up to people, you can flash them, you can get UAVs, you can flank them around the back. A good game mode for point blanks is domination, because you can flank around their spawn, come up behind them, stun them, and then you can obviously get an easy point blank on them. If you do everything that I just mentioned, you should be able to get point blank kills pretty easily. I will have a separate video on my channel soon about how to get point blank kills, and I'll go a lot more in depth. So if you guys want to see that video, make sure to subscribe with notifications on. The next 4 challenges are very, very easy to do, but it does require you to level up your weapon all the way to max level in order to complete them. So the first thing you need to do is get kills with 10 attachments. This one is very, very easy. Just stick 10 attachments on and get kills. That one is very, very simple and very easy to do. The final 3 challenges for a lot of people are actually glitched, and they are seeing this. As you can see, for some reason they are locked, even though my weapon is level 50. It says item unlocked at level 10, level 5, level 15. My weapon is level 50, but for some reason it is actually glitched for a lot of people, and they aren't unlocking. So if you are getting this glitch, don't worry, it's happening for a lot of people. It should be fixed pretty soon. The final 3 challenges, however, are 100 ADS kills with specific attachments, 100 headshot kills with specific attachments, and 100 kills whilst moving with specific attachments. So basically the final 3 challenges give you a list of attachments you need to use, and then you need to do specific things with those attachments on, such as getting headshots or getting ADS kills. The only bad thing about this are these attachments that they give you are all the attachments that you unlock at the very, very end, so you do have to get your weapon to max level. Anyway, that's been it. I'll be doing SMGs next, so subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.